Next stop, Riverbank State Park. This stop is Riverbank State Park. Next stop, West 145th Street and Riverside Drive. This stop is West 145th Street and Riverside Drive. Next stop, West 145th Street and Broadway. Transfers available to the 1 train, M5 Limited and M4. This stop is West 145th Street and Broadway. Next stop, West 145th Street and Amsterdam Avenue. Transfers available to M101 Limited and M100. This stop is West 145th Street and Amsterdam Avenue. Next stop, West 145th Street and Convent Avenue. This stop is West 145th Street and Convent Avenue. Next stop, West 145th Street and St. Nicholas Avenue. Transfers available to the A, B, C and D trains and M3. This stop is West 145th Street and St. Nicholas Avenue. Next stop, West 145th Street and Frederick Douglass Boulevard. Transfer available to M10. This stop is West 145th Street and Frederick Douglass Boulevard. Next stop, West 145th Street and Adam C. Powell Boulevard. Transfer available to M2 Limited. This stop is West 145th Street and Adam C. Powell Boulevard. Next stop, West 145th Street and Malcolm X Boulevard. Transfers available to the 3 train, M1, M7 and M102. This stop is West 145th Street and Malcolm X Boulevard. Next stop, East 149th Street and Exterior Street. Transfer available to Bx19. This stop is East 149th Street and Exterior Street. Next stop, East 149th Street and Grand Concourse. Transfers available to the 2, 4 and 5 trains, Bx1 Limited and Bx2. This stop is East 149th Street and Grand Concourse. Next stop, East 149th Street and Morris Avenue. Transfer available to Bx32. This stop is East 149th Street and Morris Avenue. Next stop, East 149th Street and Cortlandt Avenue. This stop is East 149th Street and Cortlandt Avenue. Next stop, East 149th Street and Bergen Avenue. Transfers available to the 2 and 5 trains, Bx4, Bx15, Bx15 Limited, Bx21, Bx41, Bx41 SBS and M125. This stop is East 149th Street and Bergen Avenue. Next stop, East 149th Street and St. Anne's Avenue. Transfer available to Bx17. This stop is East 149th Street and St. Anne's Avenue. Next stop, East 149th Street and Trinity Avenue. This stop is East 149th Street and Trinity Avenue. Next stop, East 149th Street and Jackson Avenue. This stop is East 149th Street and Jackson Avenue. Next stop, East 149th Street and Wales Avenue. This stop is East 149th Street and Wales Avenue. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and East 149th Street. Transfer available to the 6 train. This stop is Southern Boulevard and East 149th Street. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and Avenue St. John. This stop is Southern Boulevard and Avenue St. John. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and East 156th Street. This stop is Southern Boulevard and East 156th Street. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and Longwood Avenue. Transfer available to Bx46. This stop is Southern Boulevard and Longwood Avenue. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and Tiffany Street. This stop is Southern Boulevard and Tiffany Street. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and Hunts Point Avenue. Transfers available to Bx5, Bx6 and Bx6 SBS. This stop is Southern Boulevard and Hunts Point Avenue. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and Aldous Street. This stop is Southern Boulevard and Aldous Street. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and Westchester Avenue. Transfers available to the 2 and 5 trains, Bx4, Bx4A and Bx27. This stop is Southern Boulevard and Westchester Avenue. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and East 167th Street. Transfer available to Bx35. This stop is Southern Boulevard and East 167th Street. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and Freeman Street. This stop is Southern Boulevard and Freeman Street. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and Jennings Street. This stop is Southern Boulevard and Jennings Street. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and East 172nd Street. This stop is Southern Boulevard and East 172nd Street. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and Boston Road. Transfers available to Bx11 and Bx21. This stop is Southern Boulevard and Boston Road. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and East 176th Street. This stop is Southern Boulevard and East 176th Street. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and East Tremont Avenue. Transfers available to Bx36 and Bx36 Limited. This stop is Southern Boulevard and East Tremont Avenue. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and East 180th Street. Transfers available to Bx9, Bx40 and Bx42. This stop is Southern Boulevard and East 180th Street. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and Bronx Park South. This stop is Southern Boulevard and Bronx Park South. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and East 183rd Street. This stop is Southern Boulevard and East 183rd Street. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and East 187th Street. This stop is Southern Boulevard and East 187th Street. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and East 189th Street. Transfers available to Bx12, Bx12 SBS, Bx22, W60, W61 and W62. This stop is Southern Boulevard and East 189th Street. Next stop, Southern Boulevard and Botanical Gardens. This is the last stop. This stop is Southern Boulevard and Botanical Gardens. This is Bx19 to Bronx Park.